I'm opposed to this. Okay. What are you opposed to? Let's find out. Are they congressional? Whatever this is in your life. Nope. No medication. I don't want to take any more medication. I feel like shit. Pretended not to see an elderly person. Those that listen to that message and want to prove me wrong. You are the, I'm not going to say master manipulators. I just called your shit and you're angry. You're sitting with someone. They had a conversation about that. Did they, or are you about to exude a level of hospitality that is supernatural for someone like you? Not only will I open the door for the elderly person, I'll cart their asses home and get them in safe and tuck them in if I have to. I can't believe that this bitch actually called me out. Why is this individual so angry? What was the intent? Whoa, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. With the bison, this could be a cannibal that you're dealing with. Yeah. It just doesn't go together. I've met some cannibals in my life. That's it for them. It's a way of life. It's spiritual, and it works for them. You can tell by looking at them that they don't like you as a human because they eat you. It's logic. And you respect their space and what they do, and they respect yours. It's simple. This here, did you catch her eating something, or... I just may test you, you know. I may tell some old folks that I know to just start needing seats somewhere where you're at. This is the kind of, whoever you are on the other end that's like that, you spend more time in your life testing people, and usually in the long run, you don't even get them in your life for whatever reason. Either you tested them right out of your life, they just couldn't take it anymore, or you keep testing until you find a flaw, which means you weren't interested in the first place, and all this time in the midst of this, that's a waste of your time. Is valuable. I really do. I don't like that a woman told me, and this may go hand in hand with the actual problem that she was just speaking of. This feels a little more up on the food chain than just kind of more than we'll kill them peacefully and eat them because now we're ingesting that. This feels like I'm going to rip your ass. I'm going to wait in the alley and rip your ass from around the corner. I'm going to have some hard-hitting mother with me, right? I don't want to say that word again. I said it the other day. I don't want it to become a habit. Who? Yeah, I'm not sure. How do you know this person? Oh. There's no possible way that they're connected to the church. There's no way. I must not be seeing something right. This, are you just meant to confuse this one, or I really like your Emma kids? You need to write these things down. I said 3 of them, and he's done or she's done already. But you talk yourself into whatever's worse for you. You are you're beyond self-sabotage. I already sabotaged myself by moving them in. I met them downstairs. May have been a little Tyrone Bighamsy. and you offered him a place to live and said, until you get on your feet. He had no shoes on his feet. And this is no, we all have been there, could be there. These are logical things I'm saying. Because even the guy with no shoes is going, no, she didn't. No, just like that. He's in complete disbelief, or she is. You're an earth angel. I heard about these. Yeah, this cracky bitch Philly, she talks about it. You know, she doesn't like using that terminology, neither do I, but this could be a pretty dark one. It's an earth angel who curses and says nasty shit. I like it. Feed the beast. Did you already eat human and you just don't know it yet? I guess is the next question here. I don't know what's up with powder. Why do you use so much of it? They could be powdering their balls and you think that they're a female. It's for someone. Women don't use that much powder. The self-cleaning oven, remember I told you, we don't really need to do much. What you need to do to make sure that that shit is tight and right always is just be careful who you're allowing to go in there. It's a museum. There's a dress code. I was thinking, they always trying to get. This would be a vulnerable state to me, laying down. I don't even. Do you live with this person? They'd show me some. I don't even sleep well. I don't even go all the way to sleep. I'm more in that meditative state, like you said. Or my subconscious will not allow me to go into REM sleep as I'm concerned about what this one is thinking of doing to me. I feel too vulnerable. I don't know, somebody here started sleeping in another room or the kids' room or some shit like that. I went to the floor. Something with this one's spirit, something changed, or I must have needed this one for something and now I don't. And this is what we do. This is how we are with people, though. We need someone and then we don't need them. Some people we need for a long period of time. This is not that. Be honest and open. Well, I feel like I learned my lesson. Did you? You could start that with breakfast. Yeah, with the grits. I don't know. You may want to wait till that shit hits the table. Yeah, I learned about manifesting, right? Law of attraction. I'm a little disappointed at what I was attracting. At some point, I have to acknowledge, what would I possibly do to attract a cannibal that refuses to give up a seat to an old guy? Lady. I must have had a problem with my grandparent. It could be symbolic. I don't really want to touch on that. It could be, though, that you had things done to you by a grandparent or someone where you felt like they were supposed to look over you as a guardian. Okay, that's understandable for a temporary period of time. That should be temporary. This shit seems like this is from 26 years ago and you still talk about the shit. You're gonna have to just get over it. Or you allowed it to, you defeated by it. There's no other option. Either you just say, this happened, now, whatever. I didn't realize how many people this could have happened to. And some had it worse. Some did not. Say grace. You could have been one of them. It doesn't matter that your mom covertly put poison in your food a little bit as you were a child. See, she thinks God was protecting you. You probably just are one. How many times you should have died. Well, I hear that. I guess you could say you're special too. Just be careful who you're eating. It's weird for me to say this, even with you, those who don't do it as a lifestyle, but this is something you're getting involved in, some group or cult, and they're trying to. There you go. At least give thanks. Say something over it, or I don't know if you pray. It's a real big deal of who you're ingesting as well. What did they just ingest? Who are they hanging with? What's in their cells? That's what you're taking in. Okay, well this, I don't know what you're going to get from this with Elite. You take that for whatever, you know. Make sure it's prime. I guess is what they're saying. Well, you're probably not supposed to be doing it, you hear? But people do it. We do shit we're not supposed to do. There would be a huge cleaning and separation forcefully. It would be a permanent separation, wheat and chaff again, if everyone that knew what they were chosen for was clear. And for a lot of you, what you're chosen for is to take out the adversaries of those who are now destined to rebuild in some way. And you get paid through either them in crazy ways or just through people that you come across on your daily travels. Tomorrow, somebody named Julio or Javier, you are about to get paid for something you did. Did I make the mistake and say that I would gladly pay you Tuesday for a cheeseburger today? Did I agree to that shit? What side am I on? I mean, you're about to get something and it's not connected at all to that. And you're going to see just how this goes. And that's the only way that you're going to live your life from that moment forward. That's it. It's a whole new... I see the liar. Don, Ron, and Khan. You could say corn doesn't quite fit, or you're a liar. With something that has to do with corn, and I have no desire to even tap into that shit at all. What's the liar about? This individual. DNR again. Right. EMTs are going to be you're going to be bored. A lot of the people who are going to wind up falling victim or meeting their fate or their maker, however, it will be something that needs to happen. I would suggest don't save anybody unless it's a child. Yeah, you could use a break anyway. Tell me about this liar. Had a sexual dream involving someone here. This doesn't have to be someone named Don. It could be a leader of a group. Or it's just not you. Just because your name is Don does not mean that this message is for you. And vice versa. I just need to be clear on that. I can tell that someone's concerned about what's going to come out. And I don't feel an ounce of guilt from you that should be there. I feel like you just know how the world reacts to shit like this. And you have every right to be angry. I didn't mean for that to come out that way. It just did, though. I don't really think you're dreaming at all anymore. Nevertheless, that. I don't believe you're lying about having dreams or not. I think you're being shown something. Loading errors. That's where my mind goes, always. Right. You liar! Well, If this is sexual with another person and you don't want to have sex with them anymore, I feel like you lie about wanting to be celibate, or I just want to see what it's like. I want to see what it's like from this manifestation thing. Some of my boys are doing it and they're having great shit happen. I just want to try it. Semen retention. I want my dick to be in calmer waters. Well, I realize that what I stick him in matters. Yeah, I need a calm. If I'm pulling my ride into my car, my baby. This is the baby. I have 2 garages. You open it up. The one is spotless, all kinds of gadgets. It's comfy. Next one, you lift it up, and there's some motherfuckers with, again, and I'm sorry with the banjo, but it's some delivering shit. With tobacco hanging off their lip, sitting on mommy's lap. You know? Where are you pulling it in? That doesn't work for me anymore. Nope. I can't do it. Now, for a few people, you don't want to do porn anymore because it's really affecting your life. Yeah, I consider myself a loving man. But, what do you do with this type? Am I too loving? I'm just not happy. I don't want a family. This is a very fussy individual. If it's not Don, it's Donna. Or this could even be Nod backwards. Ian. This looks like a guy that's just checking shit out. I'm watching. I'm paying attention to how women move everywhere I'm at. You could be a detective or just have that type where I will not stop until I get the answer that I'm happy with. Doesn't have to be the right one, but I have to be happy with it. Skip. I'm just looking. A lot of dicks. Am I, with the death in reverse, a lot of sick dicks. Somebody's dick just stopped working though. Why is this? You live in a gayborhood. And I didn't even realize just how gay it is until I went to commiserate with some of my neighbors in different parts of the neighborhood. Every party I went to ended in ecstasy, an orgy of men. Great hors d'oeuvres, though. I mean, you want to talk about whoever's throwing these parties, they know what they're doing. They definitely know what they're doing when they're not trying to force. I don't feel this. I think they don't know what to make of you, and they're trying to make you feel comfortable by inviting you to these things. And I would say if you're not comfortable in that environment, stop going because you're making them feel uncomfortable, like they're the problem. And there's nobody at fault here. But you think that you're being respectful. I get it. I would do the same shit. They see it as you look like you would rather be anywhere else than here, and you're making us feel like we're weird like that. Harriet. There are parts of, I guess for the cannibal, you don't know how to get rid of certain parts. I don't know what kind of dogs you have, and I don't know what kind of diet they have. The universe is your sugar daddy. Really? Let's find out why this flew out. I'm curious because I don't really feel that way. I always have everything I need, and I usually have a little more. I'm wondering if the fact that I seem content with that is a problem. Universe seems to be slowed down too. It looks like the universe is going through some financial difficulty as well. I rely on it. You're loyal. Yeah. To keep moving forward, right? Like, I just want to keep doing that and just, you are here and you wind up there every time you go around, and you may take a different route and you always wind up here. Why? Maybe I'm not sucking the universe's dick as much as I thought I was. Lust. Yeah. I could live a healthier lifestyle. Does that work? Well, the good thing is since the universe you've been relying on the universe, you went from riding a bicycle, okay, to taking the bus, to now your health is getting better. Or did you invest in, you're not codependent on mom anymore, or whoever this wife thing, this I want to control your life with money, right? I think you're just more grateful for the shit. I'm grateful for what you taught me. What did you teach me? How to dangle shit in case I ever need to do that. Manipulate. I don't know if I want to have kids to manipulate them. But I definitely see what I don't want in a wife. And if this is a business thing, I feel like you cut them out or you bought them out or something like that, and you've been content ever since. Since I bought you out, I've had to give up a few things. It's humbled me, right? I know that because there's a lesson here, that when I take accountability and learn a lesson, this comes afterward. There's a reward coming for me. I'm cool right now until then. This is a lot of flow. Let's test out this sugar daddy someone calls the universe. This would be someone's God. Whatever it is, you just know that there's the belief possibly what was an issue when it came to Christianity or something. Did you really believe in what you believed in? Because there are people that have strong belief in just something, and they're attaining more things than those who just, it feels like when you believe in something called God, we automatically being codependent in nature, I believe, until we break that shit. You're just kind of relying on it. I'll give a little bit. It's breadcrumbing this belief, really. And then I'm happy with this shit. That there are a lot of people changing rapidly, and it's amazing, just relying on the universe, which is all about that. All it is. This is all it is. What am I putting out into this motherfucker today? That's what I'm going to get back. There is no blaming anybody anymore. You get up, you look in the mirror, you blame yourself a little bit, you let that shit go. You don't carry that shit like a ton of bricks. That's your ex you're getting over. It's really not that difficult, I guess is what they're trying to say. See ya. Love you.